Okay, that's really great. Okay, my screen is visible to all, right? Yes. Okay. I am not actually able to get your yes. Actually, max element in a window. How many of you were able to do this question, and how many of you are stuck in this question? This is my first question to you all today. Guys, be little quick. Okay, no one of you is responding. What happened? Except Vishnu, all of you are clear. So yes, Vishnu, you can ask your doubt, like where are you stuck and all.
Yeah, so actually there was a discontinuity. So actually, even using my brute force technique, I was getting 25 all the time.
25 all the time. Okay, what were you doing? Have you
Uh,
shared your code in the group?
but I can do it right away. Uh, I
Yeah,
tried.
do it right away, but like we won't be discussing that in the class as of now. I will look into that code after the class, and then I will tell you the suggestion like what can be done for that. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, that's perfect. Let's start our today's topic. Guys, why did you asked yesterday's the sir to teach you pair sum question? Was it not clear to all or like any issues in it as of now? Be quick. I hope I am audible to all, right? Okay. It was clear. You wasted one of your class because of that. Okay, how many of you finished the sorting videos? I cannot see any of you responding. Okay, Gaurav has completed it. Bhuvnesh has done it. Sai, Vishnu. Okay. Others, what about you? No one. Okay, great. So today, just tell me, I'm just writing a question here and you all just tell me if it has been done or not. Not completed. Great. It has been a very long time since when I am telling you guys, do it, finish it, and you all have still not done, then I can't say anything. Have I taught in the class the question where you have been given two sorted arrays and you have to merge it into a single sorted array? All of you have practiced it? Have you all practiced it?
Ma'am, I
Okay.
didn't see the question.
The question is, you have been given a sorted array.
Correct.
Okay. You have been given another sorted array.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have to merge both of them into a third sorted array. I hope this question has been done, right?
Just checking the notes, past notes.
Most of them are saying yes, so I'm assuming it has been done. Okay. So now today I'm going to correct. I have discussed it using the 2 pointers. You have been given an array of n numbers. The numbers are 3, 10, 8, 2, 7, -5, 15, 8, 1, and 12. In this question, you have to find the pair of numbers, that is I, j, in such a way, like numbers in such a way that is the index I is always less than index j, first thing. And the next thing is array of I should be greater than array of j. Is it clear? From this particular question, whatever numbers you are picking up, the index I should be less than index j, and the number at index I should be greater than the number at index j. Clear to everyone the question? Okay. How many of you are still not getting the question? That is my first question to you all regarding this question. Anyone confused with the question or not able to get it? Okay, then. So we will find out the pairs manually as of now. Can anyone tell me the pair which is qualifying both these qualities? Tell me the numbers, not the indexes, okay? It should be continuous. No, it can be anything. Like I will say 10 and -5, okay? This pair is also valid, right?
3, 2,
What?
3 and 2, 0 and 3 index.
Yeah, correct. Just tell me in a proper way. Like if I was in your place, what I would have done, I will take 3. Okay. Then 10. Is 3 and 10 a perfect pair? The first point is I should be less than j. So 0 is less than 1. It is correct. But is this correct? That is array of I, that is 3, should be greater than 10. Is this correct? No. So since the property fails, we should not take it. Now coming on to the next, 8. With 8, will it form the pair with 3? No. With 2? Yes. So I will take that pair. Coming up with, like I will again continue with 3 as only. 3 and 7? 3 and -5? Yes. So this pair will also be taken. Then next is 3 and 15. Will it be taken? No. 3 and 8? 3 and 1 will be taken. Okay. Then last comes 3 and 12, which is not valid. Can you all tell me like the pairs with 10 now? 10 and 15. Bhuvnesh? Yeah, you are telling the opposite. Right. First thing is we will get 10 and 8. Next, we will get it as 10 and 2. Next, we are gonna get it as 10 and 7. Next is 10 and -5. Next is 10 and 15, will it be? No. 10 and 8. Next is 10 and 1. And 10 and 12 won't be possible. Should we consider the index beyond 1 also? Like we are at 1 index. Should we consider the indexes beyond it? No, because that will be rejected in the first property itself. That is, I should be less than j. Clear? Okay. Now you have to do the same thing with 8, 2, 7 and all. You just tell me all the pairs now quickly. Oops, sorry, my bad. With 8, it is 8 and 2. Then with 8, it is 8 and 7. Then 8 and minus 5. 8 and 15. Not possible. 8 and 8. No. 8 and 1. Yes. 8 and 12. Still not possible. Okay. Now coming on to 2. With 2, 7 is not possible, but 2 and minus 5 are possible, right? Then 2 and 1 are also possible. Remaining won't be qualified. Now moving on to 7. With 7, it is minus 5. Then with 7, it will be 15 or not? No. 7 with 7, it will be 1 now. Next is minus. With minus 5, is any pair possible? Nothing. Next is 15. With 15, I guess everything is possible. That is 15 and 8. Then 15 and 1. And then 15 and 12. Next is 8. With 8, only 1 is possible. With 1, nothing is possible. And with 12, nothing is possible. That's it. How many total pairs we found here? Just count it and let me know.
21.
21. Okay. So we have our number of pairs as 21, which is following the given property, and we should return this answer as our final answer. Clear? That is, this question is asking how many pairs are possible which qualify these two properties. So in this particular question, the number is 21. Clear to all? Can you all do the brute force for it? Okay. How you will do the brute force? I will like to ask Mohan, can you unmute? Mohan, Prashant, Sangram, Mani, Vipin, any one of you. I want to see you are actually active in the class or not.
Yes.
Okay, Prashant. So can you tell me the brute force for it?
We can use 2 for loops.
Okay, we can use 2 for loops then.
And then we can select the first element and then check for the remaining array while iterating.
So basically you are saying that first loop should be like it should iterate on all the elements one by one, right?
0 to, yes, 0 to the length, array length.
Then you're saying that I should be using here another for loop, which
Yes.
is obviously should be like j equals to I plus 1, right?
Right, yes. Next element.
Next element. I less than n. Sorry, not I, j less than n. And j plus plus. Then as of now, we have not taken any variable for the loop or like the number of pairs. So I will take int pairs equals to 0. Now, what condition should I write here?
The current element should be greater than the next element. Array of I should be greater than array of j.
Array of I should be greater than array of j.
Yes.
Okay. If this is the case, then in that case, you should increment your pair
Yes.
pairs plus plus, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then simply you need to close this and you need to close this. Your work is done, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone, do you have any doubts in the brute force?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can ask.
They are not written for I and J condition. We should, yeah, we should write if I is less than J and array of I is greater than array of J, then print array of I, comma array of J.
Okay. Now, one question to you, Aman. We are starting our I from 0, right? And we
Yes,
are starting our J always from I plus 1, correct?
yes, ma'am.
Will there be any case when J will be less than I? You can see that J is always starting from I plus 1. So whatever your I is, it is starting from plus 1 of it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So it will always be bigger than I.
Yes, ma'am. Got it. Yeah.
So should we apply that condition?
No, ma'am.
No. That's why I've just kept one condition, that is array of I is greater than array of J. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. This was the basic solution or the brute force. What is the time complexity for this?
N square.
Order of n square, correct. Any better way you can do this? Any other approach you all can figure it out and just tell me that, yeah, it can be done in this way? Okay,
One,
what if the, yeah, say.
so since from the last class, we can first sort it, arrays dot sort, and then apply the same technique where we are uh, moving I from left to right and J from top to lower. Or we can just move from right to left. Once it is sorted, then it's easy. It will be order of n.
So you are saying I should sort the array and then continue the same thing, then it will work it out, right?
Yeah, in one for loop.
In one for loop, it will work it out. How it will work it out? Can you help me?
Yeah, if you please drag the screen.
See, it will be very simple. If your array is sorted in a decreasing order,
Yeah, then it
it will
is.
be done. Now my question is, when you sort your array, won't you be changing their indexes? Are you able to get me? And if you are changing the indexes, then there is no use of this particular question. Like the purpose of the question is lost. Getting me? Yes. Hence, we cannot do that. I hope everyone is able to follow that. We cannot sort it. Kishan, your point using 2 pointers, then first for will be turning till in minus. Kishan, can you unmute and explain your approach if possible? Okay, you can type, but it will be long, right? You are saying that first for loop should be running till length minus 1 then. Oh, about brute force. Okay, okay. Yeah, it can be done. And there is a slight mistake in this question. Since we are always like taking it from I plus 1, right? So here the first question, it can be boiled down to up to n minus 1. It will still work. Okay. Now here I will introduce a new concept to you all. Your array is 3, 10, 8, 2, 7, minus 5, 15, 8, 1, and 12. Now what can be done here is we will try to divide this particular array into two parts. That is, now we will get here 3, 10, 8, 2, and 7. Here you are going to get minus 5, 15, 8, 1, and 12. Again, we will divide it. Here you are going to get 3, 10. By default, if it is an uneven array, take one extra in your first side, then 2 and 7. Here you are going to get minus 5, 15, 8. Here you will get 1 and 12. Next is 3 and 10. Here you will be getting 8. Here 2, 7, minus 5, 15. Here you will get 8. 1, 12. Here you will get 3 and 10. Here you will get minus 5 and 15. Okay. Now, obviously, you know the number on the left hand side is going to have the smaller index and the number on the right hand side is going to have the bigger index, right? Because we have made the divisions in that way. Clear? Okay. So we will check if this is a valid combination or not. Is this a valid combination with 3 and 10? No. So we will reject that. And now we will merge them in a sorted way. That is 3 will come first and 10 will come later. What I'm trying to say is we compare these two and then we will merge them. Clear so far? There is no coding as of now, so don't bother about like how we are going to code it. Just try to learn the concept, okay? Now, coming forward, we are getting 8, okay? So is 3 and 8 a combination?
I have one question.
Mhm.
When you are merging, what do you mean? Like, is it 10-3 or 3-10?
310, sorting.
Okay, so it was there already like that.
Didn't get you.
So I mean, in the left, in that example that we gave, we were doing like the example on the left had smaller number to the right. So if we go by that logic, it should be 10-3, no?
I didn't get you, Vishnu. Can you come again?
Yeah. So my goal in this question is to get pair of numbers where the left number is bigger and right number is smaller.
Yeah, right.
So if
So
we are putting back like 310, then we are square one.
But the point is, we want to find the pairs which are already existing in the given array. We don't want to make those pairs, okay? So
Okay.
there is no there is no problem if you put 3 and 10 together in this way, or you put 10 or 3. No ways they are going to be a pair in this particular question, right?
Okay, I see. Okay, I'm got it. I'm clear. Okay, thank you.
Now coming on to 8, what 8 will be like with 8, what we will do, we will compare it with 3. So like with 3 and 8, is the pair possible? No. 10 and 8? Yes. We got one pair from this merging. Now these will be merged and it will be changed to, like, I'll just write here, make it a square. It will be changed to 3, 8, and 10. Clear? Next is, again, we will go up, but now we will like finish up these two sub branches. 2 and 7, is this pair possible? No. They will be merged and again sent back. In this merging again, what will be done? 3 will be compared with 2. Is 3 comparing with 2 possible? 3 and 2 pairing possible? Yes. 3 and 7 pairing possible? No. 10 and 2 pairing possible? 10 and 7? Yes. 8 and 2? 8 and 7? Yes. Total number of pairing that we got here is 5. Clear? Next, again, we will go up. But before that, we are going to solve the sub branches. Here, what we are going to get, minus 5 and 15. Is this pairing okay? No, they will be merged. Next is minus 5 and 15 and 8. So is minus 5 and 8 possible as a pair? Minus 5, 15 and 8 possible as a pair? Yes. So we will get 1 out of here. 1 and 12, is this pairing possible? No. We will merge them both. Now coming, minus 5 and 1 possible? Minus 5 and 12? No. Then coming on to 15 and 1? 15 and 12? 8 and 1? 8 and 12? No. Total number of pairs that we got here is 3, right? Now for the ultimate, here finally you will merge. So far, how many number of pairs you have got? Let's see. From this end, you have got 6. From this end, you have got 4. That is total 10. When you will merge them together, you will get somewhere around 11 pairs again, and total you are going to get as 21. Anyone figured out any change in the brute force and this approach? Like we are comparing here the numbers and we are checking if they are smaller or bigger. So what is the difference in the brute force and this particular approach? Anyone? We are dividing and comparing, right? So we have divided it entirely, okay? And then we are comparing it. Division of numbers, as you have seen, takes log n time. You all know binary search. We divide and then we check either on the ends, right? And next, in the comparing, worst case, what can happen that on your right hand side, you can get a 1 number and like, sorry, my bad. not one number, but in the worst case, what is happening? That here is 5 numbers, here is also 5 numbers. We are comparing like 3 with the remaining 5 numbers on the right hand side, that if it is a perfect pair or not. Then with 10, we are again doing the same thing. With 8, we are doing the same thing. With 2, we are doing the same thing. So the thing is, at the worst, in the worst case, it is going up to n times. Yes or no? Yes. Hence, it is reducing our complexity slightly, like from n square till n log, sorry, my bad. From n square to n log n. Clear, everyone? And you all can see what we are doing in this question. We are dividing, first of all, the numbers until we get a single number. You know, in an array, if you have got a single number, it is always sorted, yes or no? Yes. And then we start merging the numbers. Hence, this kind of sorting is known as merge sort. Clear, everyone? Its name has been arrived from the activity that we are performing. Any doubts so far or any questions? No one has any question? Yeah.
So here we just end up with pairs, but not sorted yet. So,
Why not sorted yet?
I mean, the end result of these 21 combinations are just pair of numbers which are on the left is bigger and right is smaller.
No,
So,
actually, what I was trying to explain through this problem is that I am just dividing the numbers. Okay. And while I'm trying to merge the numbers back again, I am also finding out the pair, if it is a valid pair or not. Getting me?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
But while finding the pairs also, we are sorting our entire array. So my purpose was to explain the merge sort, but along with that, this particular question can also be solved. Clear?
yeah.
Now, how to write the code for this? Anyone has any ideas? How can we write that? There is a slight recursion in this problem, which we have not done so far. So we will do it, but a little late. So I'm just going to explain you the problem here, but you will understand it much better when we will be into recursion. Okay, everyone?
Yeah, ma'am, I just from the pseudocode point of view, we will just split the entire array all even and odd
Even or
from the
not?
like yeah. So zero to the extreme left, and then one array one to the right. Again, two would be to the left, three would be to the right. No, am I making sense? No, I think it has to start from the middle.
Yeah,
Or
right. You have to start it from the middle.
okay.
Yes, Vishnu, you were saying something.
No, I was just this idea came instead of splitting from the middle. What if we
Mhm.
just s- uh, the first part was to break the entire array into single element. So for that, we don't need to split from the middle and then middle and then middle.
How can you split the entire array into single elements?
I mean, all odds would be, well, like just 0 as separate from 1, 1 is separate from 2, 2 is separate from 3.
Then what's the logic after that? You're getting me right?
Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think that way is correct what you are doing.
Now, for the merge sort, you all can see that we are dividing it from the middle. Middle means obviously as the binary search we have done, we will be having the low and the high, yes or no? So I will be taking here an integer array. I will be having low and high. At any point, you know that you have to continue only up to a single number. As soon as you are able to find a single number of your array, or like you have divided up to the single number of the array, you need to stop, right? You don't need to divide further. So for that, sorry. Here will be an if condition where you will check if at any point low is equal high, then you know that you have reached a single element. Everyone able to follow this? And hence you need to return. Clear?
So we are assuming that there are no duplicates.
Even if there are duplicates, then what is the problem? Low and high are the indexes, no?
So if there are 3 of same value, maybe we are not at the bottom of the tree.
Vishnu, low and high are the indexes.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
correct. Mhm.
And they can't be same ever until they are on the same number.
Yes, got it.
Got it? Low greater than or equals to high, or low equal. Okay, low greater than or equals to high. Even though if it is like the condition that you are putting, Bhuvnesh, low greater than or equals to high, it will get matched at the equal to condition and it will return, right? There will be no use of the greater than point. Is it clear? Okay. Then the next is we are dividing our array into two parts. So what we assume, if we pass our parameters to the merge sort array, that is the same array, but the parameters will be different. Low will be the same for the first part, but its high will now change to, here should be a addition of mid, int mid equals to low plus high divided by 2. Clear? So up to where should I continue my first part of the array during the merge sort? Up to mid. So I'm assuming if I pass these parameters to the merge sort function, then it is going to give me the sorted array of the first part. And if I give, like if I pass the merge sort function with the parameters as array, mid plus 1 and high, then it is going to return me the other sorted part. Are you all clear? With this part, I am assuming that it will return me the first sorted part of the array. With this particular point, I am assuming that it is going to return me the second sorted part of the array. If I have got both of them as sorted, then it boils down to the problem where we have two sorted arrays and you have to merge them into the third array. Is it clear? Hence, we will call here a merge function. Okay. Now our indexes should not be low or high. It should be as array, then low and mid. Like we have to merge the entire array now. So it should be low and high. So it will merge both the sorted parts. Clear or not? Is it clear or not? As of now, don't try to analyze this part. That is the merge sort part where I have passed low and mid plus one and high. Just assume it is going to return you the two sorted arrays, like the half portions of two sorted arrays, and then you are going to merge it into a single array. Clear, everyone?
Ma'am, one second, the last merge, that function is not yet written. So
That we will write now. This merge function is nothing but in the start of the session, I asked you all that do you all remember the question where I'm like took one sorted array, then another sorted array, and then I merged them both into a third sorted array. And you all said, yes, it has been discussed. Remember, Vishnu?
okay, yes,
Yes, that is the merge, merge function.
got it.
Clear? We are going to write it, but I hope you all are like able to connect in your mind that what is happening. Anyone in confusion or question? Guys, I'm asking this again and again because merge sort is a kind of sorting which is very important and which actually clears so many of your concepts. So if you are still unclear, just ask your doubts freely. How it automatically sorts, right? That is the power of recursion, Kishan, that we will learn when we will pick recursion. It's better like as soon as I finish this sorting part, I will be picking up the recursion thing. Then you will be clear with that. Okay. Okay. So how many of you want me to write the sorting function or the merge function, and how many of you want to take it as your an homework and try to do it on your own? Homework, can try. Just keep in mind that there you have two arrays, like you had n, then you had m, but here you should know that you only have low and high. So keep that in mind and then try to merge it. Clear? Okay, I have just seen two responses for the homework. What about the remaining? Do you want me to give like three? Okay, 13 people in the class. We can write now. Bhuvnesh is saying. Three are saying as homework. One is saying as we can do it right now. I want few more responses from you. Homework we can write. Okay, then you all can try writing it. Otherwise, we can like discuss it in the class. Obviously, like if you are stuck, we will be discussing it in the class. So, okay, then it is your weekend homework. Try to do it. Otherwise, we'll discuss it on Monday. Clear all? I cannot take the class this weekend. So yeah, I guess this was a weekend of holidays. But yeah, from next week, it won't happen. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Monday. Okay, then I'll wind up the class here. And those who all have not seen the videos yet for the sorting, just try to finish it today or by this weekend. Want some hints on the radio station problem? Okay, what kind of hint do you want, Kishan? Actually, it is a question on Not able to think how to start. It is a question on HackerRank. Try to think any brute force which you can come up with, like any kind of brute force you can think of.
Yeah, ma'am, how I thought about this radio station is the distance like between the houses is that like a total distance. Like if it is starting from 2 and it goes up till 11 is the total distance. And the antenna signal is the gap, like the window size.
Correct.
So from the beginning of the house, like I'll just put a while loop, beginning of the house to the end of the last house. But the problem is there are some houses in between which they do not subscribe to that radio.
It's
So if
not the
I,
subscribe. Yeah, like it's like the missing houses in the array, you can say.
yeah,
That what, just a minute.
I can't put antenna on
What
that.
can be your array probably be if it is 2, and the array can be unsorted as well. Okay, so you can sort it. It's not a problem. Like it can be 2, then 11, then 13, then 15, and then you can say 20. And the antenna range is 2. Okay, so from 2 to 11, like even though it is like 2 elements only, if you put your antenna here, it won't go up to 2 because there will be the middle houses like 3, 4, 5, 6. So slight hint which you can get out of this problem is that houses will always remain constant from 1 to n. Even if in the array you are getting missing numbers, but still you have to assume the numbers from 1 till n in the array. Okay, that is the first thing which you can try it out. Now, if you put your antenna at 11, it can cover up to 13. Right, but it cannot cover to 15. But if you take a wise decision and you place your antenna at 13, it will cover 11 as well as it will cover 15. You can place one antenna at 20, you can place one antenna at 2. So in 3 antennas, your work will be done. So the first brute force which you can think of is with one radio station, like you picked up one of your approach, with you picked up 2 and like you placed one radio station here, then you picked up 11 and you placed one radio station over here, and then you picked up 13, you placed one radio station, sorry, 13 will be covered by 11. So you picked up this, you placed one radio station here and one radio station at 20. This was your first thing where you got your answer as 4. Now you will think that there can be other approach as well. So you will think and you will start with like, okay, with 2, what is the distance? With 2 and 11, how much distance is it? 9. Between 11 and 13, the distance is 2. 13 and 15, the distance is 2. 15 and 20, the distance is 5. Okay. Now seeing the distances, you have got total of 4 distances. That means 5 elements will be there. You can see there are 2 continuous, 2's are here. That means the middle element can be considered as a radio station, right? And the remaining, you can see the differences is much larger. So the remaining 2 radio stations will be kept on the other ends. So you can think it in that way, that you find the differences between the houses and see what can be the range that the radio can cover. I hope this much hint is sufficient, Kishan and Vishnu and everyone.
Can we put antenna on
I'm not able to
a
work.
house which is not, or we have to put antenna only on those houses where they are
Only on those houses which you can see in the given array. You can't take your hidden houses as a radio station.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can try, yeah.
Yeah, you can try this, and it's not that a tough question, but you just need to find a trick of it. Yeah, regarding the sliding window problem, if it is still a doubt, then like, first of all, tell me what is the doubt. Then I can just tell you if you should try it during this weekend or not. Kishan, can you tell me your doubt? And Vishnu, please do share your code with me, the brute force one, so I can see that like what is the problem in it. Same, not able to start. Okay, then if you're not able to start, it is a quite simple problem, right? Like okay, just give me a minute. Is it the brute force or you are talking about the optimized version? Kishan? Optimized version, okay. You need to take a Q. I hope you are aware of that. Q means you can implement implement this interface via the linked list, right? I don't need to explain that, I guess. Then you know that you need to push initial k elements. Are you getting this? And while pushing the k elements, you just need to check if I have pushed, let's suppose 13, okay, and the coming element is 18. Can 13 be the maximum element now? No, pop this out. 18 will be the maximum element for any coming window. Then let's suppose 3 is coming. Can 3 have the chances of being the maximum element? Yes, keep it. Then coming element will be like, let's suppose 5. Does this has the chances of being the maximum element? Does 5 has the chances of the yes, but since 5 has came, does 3 stands an opportunity to be the maximum? No, pop this out. Now you can see total of 4 elements has been inserted. Let's suppose k was 4. Now what is the maximum element you have got? 18. These are actually the indexes, okay? Don't confuse them with the numbers. 0, you pop this out, then 1, 2, you pop 2 out, then 3. And you will output from the front, that is array of front, as like whatever your output is. Then next, let's suppose the coming number is 15. Okay. 15 will be having the index of now 4, right? Now, if it is a 4 index, then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You covered this window. You got your output as 18. Now you have to cover this window. Should I pop out any element as of now, or is it valid up to now? Are you getting me? Okay, just take it in this way. You will be able to get it in a better way. Let's suppose the first number was 23. Okay, you inserted 23, 18, 3 and 5. 3 you popped out and then 5 is there. What is the maximum element since you inserted 4 numbers? 23. Now the coming number is 15. Let me just write the numbers: 23, 18, 3, 5 and 15. The coming number is 15. Okay, I will just pop this out and insert 15. What should be the maximum number? 18. So while you are taking 15 into your queue, you should keep note of that. If it is out of your window, you should pop it out. Clear? Just few simple if conditions you need to write and your program will be done. If still you're not able to do it or you're not able to start, then we will see it on Monday. Clear? Okay, I hope Vishnu, you are also okay, and others in the class as well. Please do try this. If not, then we will be discussing it on Monday. This question as well as the merge sort problem, not the merge sort problem, this radio station problem. And do finish your merge function. So 3 homeworks, I guess, sufficient for the weekend because you need to enjoy it as well. So yeah, please do finish this and then you can enjoy your weekend. All good? Okay, then thank you everyone and have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you.